right, so we are here in Plovdiv. It's my first time here. In fact, I'm really falling in love with this town. And this is a wine that I heard about. I kept hearing about walking around. You have to try Mavrud wine. This is a very deep red, bold red wine. And for all of you who are watching for the first time, I'm not a sommelier. I never claimed to be one. But I do love wine, I do love drinks, and I do love learning about them. So the name, Mavrud, it actually comes from Greek, mafro, which means black. Now, I don't even speak Greek, so please correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I heard. But it dates back to the ancient Thracians. So I've been talking about this a little bit in some of my other content. This region around Bulgaria and specifically Western Turkey as well, Eastern Bulgaria. This was the zone of the Thracians, which were an ancient community of people that lived 1200 BC up until around 100 BC or so. But yeah, it is more of probably more of a winter wine, although you can drink it at any time. Now it's almost May here in Plovdiv. I've had a little bit more time to sit with it, let it breathe as well, and taste, kind of let the taste ruminate more in my mouth. So I wanted to give you some of the flavor notes that I'm getting. It really reminds me of like a prune, you know, like sort of for those who are not familiar, it's a plum that's been dried out. So it's sort of those dried fruit flavors, as well as, it's quite peppery, which I like in a red wine. I like that black pepper flavor, as well as, this is a little bit more of a drier one. Most of these Mavrud, the red Mavruds are more dry typically, from what I've heard. Yeah, it's really nice. It's got those fruity flavors. It's got a bit of a zing on the tongue, even though it's not effervescent at all. And this is a place called Tam's House. So if you're in Plovdiv, they've been really accommodating. You can try all different types of Mavrud wines around here, but this one particularly is from a winery called Rumelia. And this is a Mavrud 2021. This is a 2021 vintage from the Thracian Valley, as we just talked about. But this has been aged in oak barrels for 12 months. All right. So for those of you who like a little bit of that oaky aroma and mouthfeel, and of course taste. In Spain, we might call that a crianza. Here, I guess we call it Mavrud.